Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this, Peter. A great all-round midfielder who loves to just hold those central positions.
And a trailblazer, one of those modern-day playmakers, all action. It's Asa! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Nakata, who's looking wide. Back into the middle.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Referee's given a throw. This looks promising. Robson. Taken back almost at once. Darren Fletcher. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's been intercepted.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Azar, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Fletcher. Stoichkov gets into a good position. Fletcher.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Fletcher. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Foot in, looking for options for movement. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckenbauer, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
And now they can spring out of defence. Abe. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov delivered in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for the run. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Over to the left. Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. Chance! And he's done it! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Time and again they are repelled. Played back in, and the shot's on here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Azar. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Azar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Stoichkov tries to play it through. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. And that was very necessary. Nice looking ball. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Fletcher does well to get it back. Fletcher did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
Luis Suarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their third corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's... Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Nakata. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Abe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Stoichkov. He's picked his way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nicely weighted ball. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Stoichkov. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. Luis Suarez! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
13,
then taking this chance
Luis
to
Suárez.
turn to their benches.
El dorsal 5, Hazard. El dorsal 6.
This is Batistuta. And Firmino! Yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Firmino clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kagawa. Kagawa goes on a charge down the left. Can he get it through? Caceres looking to run onto it. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Who saw this coming? Barcelona are taking this to full distance. Terrific stuff. Opts for safety. Over to the other side. Rashford gets a foot in here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has found the way through. Oh, robust challenge.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the finish! No mistake! And they're back in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a cute ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played out to the left flank. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? Kagawa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Firmino has found the net here, of course. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he shoots! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona have been handed a game-changing chance to turn a deficit into a lead. does it with ice in his veins.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.